Hey, what's up guys? I wanted to talk about today the game trade that we took in the morning, and I alerted right before it even actually had a massive move. Talked about that I was making this pattern, and then right after it broke out this pattern right here, the stock went crazy. I want to talk about my trades that I took on it and my thought process, why I thought this was a good trade, why this had a potential to go up a lot, and actually did, and it worked out really well. I did not take full advantage of it, but still it was still had a decent day. So let's talk about this game. So to understand this trade, first we need to understand and look at the daily chart. We always look at the daily chart first, and notice here it has been in my watch for a very long time now. That game has been trending, and it was breaking out this trend. So notice here, so it has this trend break, right here break. However, it's just not really going up anymore. But today was the first day it actually had lots of volume in the morning. So basically what happens when the stock breaks out, it doesn't just go away right away, it needs to have volume. And so I was waiting for the volume, and today it did came in. I'm going to talk about that volume, how you find out. But all you need to understand from the daily chart is that it has some sort of a bullish pattern. And the bullish pattern was that it had a trend break, okay? So I knew, going in the market, I knew that game had this trend break. All it needs is some good volume, and it's going to push, okay? So that being said, now let's look at the smaller time frame. So what happened was that today in the morning, right off the bat, we had, so let's look at here. I'm going to zoom out further. So this is today in the morning. So notice here how game, boom, immediately in the morning it went out with lots of volume bars, okay? Since game was already in back of my mind, I knew that game was about to break out in the daily chart. It was already in my radar, but I was just waiting for confirmation in the smaller time frame, which means that we're looking for a volume, because even though there's a breakout on the daily chart, it's not going to go up unless lots of people are buying it. So it has to have volume, and volume determines if it's going to go up or not. That being said, it started going up. So now it came into my radar, okay? And then that is why I alerted in the chat. I'm like, okay guys, once I noticed that it started to go up, right? Start to go up here. Now, when it starts to go up, this is not the end of the part. This is not, okay, once it starts to go up, you don't just buy, right? You have to be patient. You have to have a strategy then. So my strategy is I look for patterns to form, and I look for breakouts, or I look for support play. So notice here, this was the support. Okay, so this is the area where the stock broke out. All right. So this is the area where the stock broke out, and then it started to push. So that's why I said in the chat to look for here. I look for buy close to a support. Okay, that's what I said, buy close to a support right here, because if the support breaks, then the stock is going to go down further. But if it doesn't break, then it's going to go up a lot. So if you're right, you're going to make a lot of money, and if you're wrong, you're going to lose less. Okay. However, it did not come down to all the way to support, and it started to make this trend. So as soon as I saw that, my order was sitting right here, right above support at 149. However, it did not get a fill, and the stock immediately pushed. As soon as it pushed, I entered right here. Okay, entered right here, and then start to push. I took some profits here, took some profits here, and then the stock came back all the way down. I put my final stop at break even. That was the number one trade. Then later, look what happened. The stock actually stayed outside, and it still held above support, and it started to go. Then there was another trend break, which was a great opportunity right here. So you could have entered right here. This was another opportunity to enter the game, and this would be your stop loss. So very small stop loss, right below support. So this is the support right here, right? So your stop loss will be below support right here, and your entry would be around this area, and that's it, and you can take a bigger move. However, this was lunchtime, and I missed it. So my second entry was once it actually broke out this, I saw when the stock was actually here. The stock was already up here. I'm like, oh my god, I missed it. I did take a nice move in the morning. However, I missed this trade, and it went up all the way. So now again, you don't chase, you wait. So I was like, okay, fine. If it comes back down to the support area, I'm going to buy around this area with the stop loss if the support breaks. However, it did not come down to support again, and again I missed it. So the next entry would be around this area. Let's zoom it down further. Then I saw this another trend forming right here. I saw this. So I entered right here with a stop loss if it breaks this trend, because that's why I entered. I entered because it broke the trend. However, I was like, okay, it's gonna come down, it's gonna break the trend, but it did not. You see how it touched it, and then it went up. Once it went up, I took some profit here, and then took my final profit here, and I got out. And that's it. So these were the only 2 trades, but there were tons of opportunities to trade on game. So there were so many opportunities to trade in the game. One was either you buy close to support around this area. Second was buy at the break of trend. Third was another buy at the break of trend. Okay, and then another was right here at the break of trend. Trade trend, there's another break of trend. Okay, and that's it, guys. So that's how I traded, and that's why I was watching game at the first place. Hope you guys learned something, and if you did, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow later in chat. Bye.